Welcome to my Doors of Science. Please feel free to explore Newton's first law of motion.
Who's Newton?
Well, he's the founder of the 3 laws of motion.
What are those?
Well, this one is the first law. Open the green door in the middle to find out.
Newton's first law. An object at rest tends to stay at rest, and an object in motion tends to stay in motion unless acted on an unbalanced force such as friction. This law is also known as the law of inertia.
And if you flip the page over, you'll find a diagram to help explain this more visually.
Forces are balanced. Objects at rest stay at rest. Objects in motion stay in motion unless a force is acted on. We don't get what inertia is.
Well, open the purple door at the bottom. You'll figure it out.
Inertia, the reluctance of any object or person to change its state of motion. Mass is the measure of inertia.
So, to help you give a better idea, let's say I have 2 jars, one with feathers and one with pennies. Which one is probably heavier?
Well, the penny, of course,
Yes, but why?
because it has the greater mass.
Correct. You see, even though the jars are the exact same size, this one has more things but with better material, as though it's thicker, so it has more mass. Also, mass is a way to measure inertia.
Can you have another example?
Sure, just open the door that's orange. You should find a plate, a cup, a toilet paper roll, and an egg. Stack everything on top of each other with the egg resting at the top. Now, in this theory, as you pull the plate, the egg should drop in the cup because of inertia. It keeps it wanting to stay in the same place, although the egg will not go in if it's acted on by an outside force. And as I was correct, so was my theory. Also, friction is also an unbalanced force. If you open the red door, you'll see what friction is.
Friction, the force that acts between objects that touch as they move past each other. Friction causes an object in motion to slow down and then stop.
See, let's say you kick a ball and it's rolling on grass. Will it move faster or slower than a ball rolling on tile?
Slower.
Correct. That's because it has rigid edges rather than the tile, so it causes the object to slow down. So an object in motion usually continues to stay in the same speed going in the same direction, unless acted upon by an outside force, which could be friction.
What's a force?
Open the blue door.
Is a push or a pull?
Correct. So that concludes our presentation on Newton's first law of motion.